Sigils, or also called the Flex for the Insane, are cosmetics in Wuthering Waves. You can view them by going to your profile, selecting the 3 little dots, and clicking Switch Sigil. Here you can see a plethora of options, of which only 7 are available in 1.0! And 1 is paid for with the Connoisseur channel, but whatever. The sigils you can get in 1.0 are as follows: Sigil of the Wanderer, En Route, Battle Skills 1 and 2, Echo Collection, Huanglong 1, and Jinsho Records. As you've probably seen though, there's a lot more in the list with TBA listed as its requirement. Much like Genshin Impact, I believe you will receive these with your intimacy level with the character corresponding to the card. As of right now, the max affinity level is 5, so if you have any characters at that level and we get the sigils in the future, chances are good you'll get them immediately on patch drop. These are the ones you can get for free, one being the default sigil and the other being obtainable through pre-register reward. The Jinsho Record sigil can be obtained by purchasing the Connoisseur channel, which contains the sigil, 3 wishes, and a refinement mat. I think at least that's what that is. The others can be obtained through achievements! Obviously, we don't want you to get bored now, do we? Placed on random categories in 3 out of 4 of these, let's go over them. This is the order we'll go in, timestamped in the pinned comment, as Battle 1 is quite the list. So, in order, we'll start with one of the shortest and self-explanatory ones, though one of the achievements is quite interesting and tedious if you don't know the requirement. Battle 2 contains interesting challenges and basically defeat X of something achievements. Summed up, a silent tick, goodnight snip snaps, lights out, and sniff the whiff. Interesting name selection there, Kuro. Require you to defeat 66 of each of these small exploding echoes. Meanwhile, the Dark Knight Rises requires you to defeat 100 exiles. I'm not sure if it only counts the base ones or the leaders too. You need to test that for yourself. With the boring ones out of the way, let's get into the challenges. The first one is New Places the Old, which requires you to defeat the Havoc Dreadmane with the skill of a fusion one 10 times. I personally suffered with this one. Not as much as the upcoming ones, but still. I struggled to get the timing right as the character I used just wasn't built. Secondly, we have Handy Pistols 1, which surprisingly is pretty easy. All you need is Shishia and her aim skill. It requires you to kill enemies with her loaded aim skill from 7 meters away. I recommend hitting the enemies down to little health before ending them with Shishia. For this one, the game doesn't specify how far you need to be away as long as it's at least 7 meters. Thirdly, we have Pure Copium. Handy Pistols 2 was definitely a confusing one. Instead of 7 meters, it's strictly 1 meter. I recommend using gold puffs for this as they don't explode and have a small hitbox. But something I found out during this achievement was pretty interesting. This is just from my observation, but apparently the game doesn't only check if it's a meter away, but also if you get an echo? So far, I only got the counter going up whenever I got an echo, so hopefully someone can prove me wrong and just call me unlucky, cause getting an echo as a 1 meter check without the challenge telling you is kind of obnoxious. For the Echo Collection card, most of it is self-explanatory. Nothing less requires you to activate a full set of an Echo type. So, for example, all Echoes need to be Havoc to activate all Sonata effects. Golden Legend requires you to collect 5-star Echoes. Become an Echo Master requires you to absorb Echoes. Ace Trainer requires you to upgrade an Echo to level 25. Are You My Servant requires you to absorb a 5-star Echo. Butterfly Effect requires you to tune your echoes, which means unlocking the effects on them using tuners. And lastly, Do You Believe in Light requires you to get a shiny echo variant. Next up is Battle Skills 1. This achievement category requires you to fight every single red boss variant. I recommend grabbing a friend for this one, unless you're confident you can solo level 120 enemies. I'll be going over all the locations of the echoes, but There will also be timestamps in the pinned comment if you wish to see a specific one. Number 1 is We Are the Challenger, my friend, which requires you to fight the Chasm Rider in Chichi Village, where we also fought Mr. Onigiri, or, well, no longer Onigiri Man. It is located in a river near the Tacit Field and is merely level 45, so it's an easy beat. Number 2 is Protocol 3 A Attack. No, I will not replicate the stutter they were probably trying to do here, which requires you to defeat the Autopuppet Scout 01 in the Central Plains. Being located near the end of Tiderise Cliff, the Autopuppet Scout, again, is very easy to beat, being level 40. Ironically, number 3 is debut project of the Big 3, featuring 3 Fraxidus members located in the most atrocious spot known to man. That is, if you haven't done the Inferno Rider quest. I'll be showing you 2 ways to get up, with one of them being quest done and one without. The way with the quest is done is the easiest, as all you need to do is walk or ride up the broken streets leading up to the tower. Then climb from broken tower to broken tower and just glide down. Easy, right? The second way is easy enough? Just annoying to find out how, but that's what I'm here for, right? At least this is the fastest way I found out how to. You'll be needing a tall male character like Gian or Colcharo, or a medium height character like Melrover or Baiji. I'm counting her as medium even though she's tall femme, but whatever. First, you need to get onto this specific building, then climb up a specific broken pillar, get behind it, and climb onto the tallest exposed metal rod. Once you're up there, the combo I do is jump, grapple, plunge dash. You can also use the Arrow Huron or Gian skill to get some distance in. I recommend placing a temporary waypoint if you die to these, so you can teleport fast. I say this because there's 3 of them, like the achievement says, and they're level 80. I did this the scary cat way the first time I did it, because I had level 40 characters and just pushed them off with the Arrow Huron. Number 4 is Though I Can't Fly, which requires you to kill the 2 twin Hurons located in a very obvious dark spot on the map. The Hurons are both level 110. I recommend separating the 2 to first beat the Arrow Huron and then the Electra one. Number 5 is Here Comes the Bear, which my chat ruthlessly bullied me with. Located in Winding Ike's Mire, near the Elusive Realm, you have to beat a level 120 bear. That sucks! I mean, I was able to beat it now, but I still hate it because I tried with level 40, so get bonked. Number 6 is the Ultimate. It's one of the easier ones located in Central Plains. You might have actually beat this one before unless you avoided it, as it's in quite a big area and only level 30. Number 7 is Gorilla Glazer. The Gorilla Gazer requires you to beat Wild Scarlet in the Dim Forest. Being located right outside it, my skill issue was too high to beat the 3 level 120 echoes, so I called a friend. Number 8 is Empty the Nest, outside the port city of Guizhou. It actually needs a small quest line to get to. First, you need to enter a small cave. At the end of the cave, you'll find a door with a pad in front of it, which requires a password to open. Said password is 2457. Inside, you can find the scorpions you're required to beat, though they're level 70, so the effort feels kind of underwhelming, especially because there's nothing else in here.
Damn bitch, you live like this?
Number 9 is Safety First, requiring you to defeat 3 Illuminator Theater that are level 60. I still find these, or just general everyday item Tacit Discords, the funniest. We need a microwave Tacit Discord, Kuro, thank you. Number 10 is Prism Party, requiring you to defeat the 4 prisms in Dim Forest. Again, I needed a friend for this, as they're level 90, and I'm just, well, bad. Number 11 is Not My Match, located near Violet Banyan in the Dim Forest. You'll need to defeat former Murin, so the tiny arrow, fusion and whatnot creatures. They're level 100 and are quite easy to defeat, even if I died and got another achievement for it. Yay. We're finally down to the last 5. Number 12 is Love, Death, and Abandoned Cars, located in Central Plains, and literally just chilling at level 25, you can just bonk it. Number 13 is Just a Rock, requiring you to defeat an Obelisk Guardian in Desert Rock Highland. He's located at the very tippy top of Camp Overwatch. It's level 85 and alone, so there's no lock-on issues like with the Prism Party. Number 14 is Dance with the Wolves, located in Wuming Bay, located on the moon-shaped island. There's a total of 5 low-level wolves you need to defeat. Number 15 is Wild Boar Forest Rampage, requiring you to defeat the Sabirskin and Tiger's Maw. There's 2 of them, but they're only level 50, so they're fine. On to our last one. Number 16 is Plants vs. Zombie Roast Room. This one is slightly outside the port city of Guizhou. There are 2 level 60 roast rooms at the end of a stream. And finally, that was it for Battle 1. 4th is the Huanglong 1 name card. This category I will go less into, as all of these are quests. I'll show the locations of the quests on the map, but I won't explain the quests themselves, as I think most players will smash the skip button the entire time anyways. So here's the locations. Radar Reactivation, The Past is the Future, Secret Investigation, A True Arena Champion, A Free Meal, The Fabled Magnetic Cube Mechanics, We Promise We Deliver, Stygie and Lacrimosa, Shadows of the Past, When the Forest is No Longer Dim, When Moonlight Shines in the Forest, The Eternal Concert, Camp Raid, Travel in Jinsho Gulpuffs, Lion Dancer's Practice, and The Master of Overdashing. And that was pretty much all of them. I do hope we'll get the character sigils in 1.0, as I really want Gians. Please, Kuro, add them! I hope this helped you get the sigils you like, and have a nice day. Bye bye.